Okay, I'm back again with a quick review, this time on the Inova X1. This is the brand new version 4 released earlier this year. Produces 55 lumens and 6 lumens for a lower output. Has a, I would say, neutral white LED. Not too sure of the exact color tint, but it is pretty warm compared to some other lights. Takes one AA battery, so this is going to be right around the same size as most EDC flashlights. Has a height of 4 inches, a diameter of 0.72 inches, and it has a 100-foot throwing ability. So let's go ahead and get it out the package. As you can see, I've already been in this because I got this flashlight over a month ago. I've been carrying it as an EDC light along with some other lights that I've been testing. Some of the things I like about it is the 55 lumen output. That certainly gives you enough power to do everyday tasks at night, dumping the trash. If you're coming back to your car in a dark parking lot, you can light up things around your car to make sure no one's waiting for you. When coming back home, the lower output, the 6 lumens, is good enough to see your keys when you're trying to put them in the door. So it's a very good flashlight. It's also pretty inexpensive. This sells for between $20 and $25. I've seen it for about $20 in Target stores. You can find it all around the country. I think it's available in all their stores, and you can find it on websites like Amazon, eBay, I believe batteryjunction.com, and a couple other websites. But one thing I like about this 2011 version is that it has gone through the ANSI NEMA standards. This is a standardized test for all flashlights. It's an independent agency. They test every single flashlight you can think of, so you get a more accurate spec sheet. Sometimes companies would overboost their specs, say their flashlight's 300 lumens and it turns out it's like 150 or something like that. So you're actually getting 55 lumens, you're actually getting 6 lumens in the lower output. They also test the runtime. You get an hour and 45 minutes with an alkaline battery, 40 hours in low. It's water resistant with an IPX4 rating, which means it can handle a little bit of water. It's not something you should submerge, but if you dropped it in a puddle or something accidentally and quickly got it out, it should be fine. It's impact resistant up to 1 meter, and it has a 100-foot throwing capability. So pretty nice for a $20 flashlight. Definitely very affordable. So let's take a quick look at the light. Zoom in a little bit. Has a hard anodized aluminum exterior. I've been carrying this light again for a month, and I keep it in my pocket with a lot of other lights that are aluminum, as well as my multi-tool, my keys, pocket change, and my cell phone. And you can see after rubbing up against all of those different items, the coating is holding up quite well. The only area of damage I have is this little area here. I don't even know if it's going to show up good on camera, but it's just a little bit shinier than the rest of the areas. That's from my multi-tool when I was working on a carburetor. Just jabbed it back in my pocket, and you know, I knew immediately that I hit this light when I did that, and I pulled it out and inspected it. That was the only damage. Coating holds up quite well. As far as the operation is quite simple. It's a very reliable twist operation. Twist on, and you get your high output first. Twist it off, twist it back on, you get your lower output. It also has momentary, so quick little press, let it go. Then you can also get your lower mode. What I like about this light is when you haven't used it for a while, meaning it's been sitting idle for an hour or so, what it will do is it will start out in the high mode for about a half a second, then it will automatically, without you even having to turn it off, switch to low mode as to preserve your night vision. I know sometimes I get up in the middle of the night just wanting to go to the bathroom without switching on lights, or maybe you hear a weird noise and you want to check it out. You don't want to ruin your night vision, so this light will automatically do that if it hasn't been operated for over an hour or so. So let me go ahead, take the light apart. The only section you can pull apart is the tail section. Everything else is pressure fitted for reliability and water sealing. Right now I'm using a Duracell alkaline, but it came with an Energizer. I tested the runtime with the Energizer. It gave me just about an hour and 50 minutes, very close to the ANSI standard rating. And then I also tested it with a rechargeable battery. A little bit interesting there. It didn't give me much more runtime. I got about 2 hours, but the light started to malfunction in the lower output with the rechargeable battery, I'm guessing because of the higher current that comes off of rechargeable batteries versus alkaline. These have very high internal resistance versus a rechargeable battery, which has a very flat curve as far as the current. So I'm guessing it just doesn't like the rechargeable batteries. I've noticed that immediately and then stopped using the rechargeable, just use the alkaline. Haven't seen the problem since. So taking a quick look at the threads and O-ring, you can see it's generously lubricated from the factory. I haven't added any of my own oil or anything to it. Pretty nice O-ring. Doesn't come with a spare one, but again, this is a cheap little package. The anodization extends all the way to the threads for reliability, and also so it can lock out. I'll show you that in a second. Looking inside, you see we have a high quality brass contact, and then we have a steel contact in the back here for your negative side. That's where the momentary button is. And let me show you that lockout that I was talking about. So when you don't twist the head all the way down, what it will do is it will not switch on, so that if you have this in your pocket, it's jumbling around, it won't waste your battery life. Also at the back, you have a little, well, actually a large hole there for you to thread through a lanyard or something. You can probably get some paracord through there. And it also is knurled, so you get a pretty good grip. You don't have to have knurling all over this flashlight. I found it has this black matte finish with the anodizing, and it gives you a pretty good grip. There's a lot of friction when I rub my hand across it. Even when this flashlight's wet, it's not a problem with the grip. So as far as something else I can tell you about the light, it has been dropped unintentionally onto a hardwood floor, and again, no damage sustained. I showed you that earlier. No changing as far as you know, the mold's changing or something. When it drops, it's pretty stable. Won't change or malfunction on you. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the light is also fully regulated. What that means is that it will have constant light output for the duration of the battery life, right up until the battery is just about dead, meaning it's under 1 volt. So for the hour and 45 minutes or 2 hours, whatever your batteries may provide, you will get 55 lumens, and in the lower output you will get 6 lumens for 40 hours. So it has that constant light output thanks to the regulation inside of the light. That's usually a feature you see in much more expensive flashlights. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick review. I hope I covered everything. Again, I've had this light for over a month, haven't had a single problem with it besides the issue with the rechargeable batteries. But it should be a great option for those who want to carry a light every day. I definitely will continue to carry this and update you when the light gets a little bit older. So thanks again for watching. See you guys later. Peace.